I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jenny.
And you're listening to the Super
Wonderful Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Super Wonderful Podcast, Halloween edition. It has been a long time since we talked. How are you?
I know. I'm good. I'm coping. Halloween is Halloweening. That's what it is.
Now, is Halloween one of your favorite holidays? Your favorite
It's
holiday?
the
Where is
favorite.
it?
It's the favorite. Yeah.
Number one.
Number one. I love Halloween. I love the rituals of it. I love how much it scares conservative people.
Our conservative fan base of one person's like, hey.
Yeah. They're like, hey, hold on. But I just like, of course, me and my personality, I like anything that makes people uncomfortable. And I used to also really, really love going to Halloween parties and just making it Snow White, but a whore.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm a mouse.
but a whore. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like the first Halloween that I was in LA, I was Little Red Riding Whore.
Yes. Yes, I love that costume. See, I love that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, look, I'm a big bad wolf, but I have abs. You know, Olivier when he would be the big bad wolf. But I'm wearing hot pants and my abs are out and I have a cock ring.
I definitely think anybody at any age, in any shape, anything can do that. I'm glad that I did it personally when I was younger. I can't imagine going trick-or-treating with my children now because we're all unicorns.
Yeah.
We're all like fluffy unicorns. And then my husband, Ken, is going to be like the unicorn wrangler.
Yeah.
And he's got like a butterfly net.
That's so cute.
What if I were a sexy unicorn with my children? Yeah. Like, how inappropriate.
Girls, people are still doing it. Girls our age are still doing it. And I'm like, you know what? That's another way to be. Good for you.
Yes.
Whatever. If you are comfortable doing that, good for you. That's what I love about Halloween. Everybody's allowed to act like it is Santa Monica Pride Week.
Yes. But I feel like if I did that in my suburban neighborhood with my children, it would be taking away from their childhood joy.
Yes. They'd be like, great. Isn't this about me?
Mommy had a wax.
Mom's booty.
Yeah. And I want everyone to know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Tell me, are you done with Invisalign?
I'm done with Invisalign.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry. I'm done with Invisalign, but they said I have to wear my trays for 3 months while my teeth get set in place. But yeah, so I go and I get my implant for the tooth that had to get removed. I get that started next Wednesday.
Awesome.
And that'll be so good because I've been losing my mind.
Oh no.
It makes me insane.
So wait, so I blacked out.
I have to good. Good.
I'm so tired. Wait, when does that happen? You said next week or next month?
Next Wednesday. I go in to get the bone graft to put the replacement tooth in for the implant.
Oh my gosh, a bone graft. What is the process? Very scary.
They're gonna put me to sleep, I guess.
It's like a big deal.
Yeah, it is. It's like a thing. But it's so weird because I have 3 other people in my life who are doing this right now too.
I know Jeremy is.
And this girl, Kelsey, who I know from here because Devin used to work at the Comic Bug. And he moved to Tennessee and I moved here. And I'm like, you moved to my home state and I moved to yours. So now I hang out with his sister who lives here with her family. But I ran into her at the grocery store and she was like holding a bunch of snacks and I was holding a bunch of snacks. I'm like, I just went to the endodontist and I'm just sad. And she goes, this is what happened to me. I'm like, oh my God, that's why I'm sad. That's what happened to me. And then Casper's sister.
Oh my gosh.
Same thing. Casper's sister and his mom had an emergency extraction. So 4.
Holy cow. Well,
5 counting me. Is it over yet?
Don't come at me with that energy.
Yeah. Is it over? Yeah, it's really bad. But I got lucky that it's like a back guy, like further back, because I saw a wrestler who it happened to his front tooth. And he's like an influencer guy. So like he's doing all of his videos missing a front tooth.
But does that make him look tougher as a wrestler?
I guess so. I guess
maybe
it's kind
he likes
of a good thing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I don't need all my teeth to kick your ass.
No. Okay. Yeah, you should see the other guy. He's missing a
Yeah.
jaw, okay?
He doesn't have a spine anymore.
Listen.
Rips that right out.
Yeah, with my tooth, that's why it broke.
That poor guy.
Yeah,
So, Halloween,
Halloween.
let's let's get into it.
Let's get
I'm
into
very
it.
excited. You have been to Salem,
Yes.
Massachusetts. How many times? Tell me about it.
So I went one time in October for the official Halloween celebration where the mall is all like tarot card readers, and so you can go in for like small businesses, or you can walk around the town and support the town. And somebody told me that like that 1 month of October like funds the whole city for the whole year.
Oh,
Like
I
it's insane.
bet.
Yeah, yeah, but it's really cool. Really, I went to a seance and, it was really interesting because my sister is the person who she's never going to, like, get involved in this stuff.
Yeah.
She wants to be there and she has fun, but she's not gonna get involved in it. And she had just through COVID, she was a nurse in the ICU wing where my grandfather died of COVID.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she got to be in there with him and hold his hand and play his favorite songs for him, and so many people
Mm,
didn't get that at that time. It was
no.
just she just happened to work where he was, and it worked out that way. But the lady started talking, she goes, "Okay, so someone's here who, works in care, like you were a nurse, and you had a family member passing away in your unit, and you got to really be there to support them, and they're here, and they want to confirm that was really meaningful and it made their passing so lovely." And she just
Wow.
was sitting there like I was like, "Are you gonna say something?" She goes, "No." I go, "Well, that's you." She goes, "No." She's "Good, but no."
Wow.
So it was just interesting, and, I from a lady from Salem, one of the priestess from an ordained priestess for the church there. I kind of took a mentorship program with her, where she kind of like helps you. Like if you have a little bit of mediumship and you want to learn how to speak to spirit more, I did an internship program through her and kind of learned more how to speak to my guides and how to like connect. And that was really cool.
How many guides do
Um,
you have?
I have 2. I
How
have
many
2
do people normally have?
now what every there's a different belief on this a lot. I
Okay.
think your main guides, like the ones that aren't like people that you loved that have passed over, who aren't part of your star family, because we come down with our star family, like our soul family, like it's, like you're part of my soul family. It's people you come in and you experience different versions of this with
Mhm.
over and over and over again. Like sometimes we're sisters, sometimes we're besties, sometimes we're lovers, sometimes, like it's just different
Yes.
roles and you learn different lessons through the different times you come in. Um, but your 2 that are like ethereal guides, it's usually 2 or 3 max.
Nice.
A lot of people only have 1. Like something she called it was some people have what you call a gatekeeper who before anything from the other side, any spirit, any deity, anything, any past relative can come to you, they have to go through your gatekeeper. Um,
Oh, like a
yeah,
bouncer.
yeah, exactly. It's like the bouncer of the spiritual club.
I like it.
I don't have a gatekeeper.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, I'm a free for all. So she,
Come
but
on
even
in.
when she started talking about it, I go, "Ooh, I don't have one of those, and I don't think I want one." And she said, "I personally don't have one because I have very strong boundaries set with what I will
Mhm.
or won't entertain. So because it's all light and love. It's all white witch work. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing dark. Like I'm not open to it. So it's not in my realm. So I don't need a gatekeeper because anybody who's coming to me is coming to me in peace and love."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
nice.
so the thing that I'm, best at with my channeling is talking with people who are in life review.
Oh, like in that little window?
Yeah, like the window where they're going in and they're learning like, "Hey, this is where you kind of
Ah,
drop the ball on your soul contract, and this is kind of like the effects of not completing that." And then they kind of try to, um, help from the other side to try to kinda clear up some of the the stuff that they left that they were supposed to resolve.
Mm. So I have a question. Sometimes I'm being a mom and I don't do the right thing. And I'm like, oh, I yelled, or oh, I could have said that better, or whatever. And I literally go, that's going to be a life review moment.
Well, you're able to
So
fix
do you
them
feel
as
like,
you go.
oh, okay. So if you're aware
Yeah.
of it, maybe it's not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh,
for like, that's the way
I'm
I
going to
feel
get
about
there and
it.
there's going to be all new crap that I've done that I had no idea.
A lot of times it's this is the main thing that I've been shown. The main thing that happens over there are the little things you did that hurt strangers.
Oh, see, and I already feel like that's gonna be so many.
Yeah, and that's a big one, and
I feel
eh
bad.
yeah,
Is like sending, because sometimes I think about when I was younger and would say things without thinking, because
yeah,
your brain's not totally developed, and I will
yeah.
still think of that now and go, "I really hope that that person, like, I wish I could send them, like, have a great day, like, have healing energy, like, I'm sorry that I know that I said something that was bad."
Yeah, but childhood isn't gonna be as, like, sticky as adulthood,
Yeah,
'cause
even
what
24-year-old childhood.
yeah, I mean, our prefrontal cortex closes around 26,
Yeah,
27 for neurodivergent women.
yeah.
So, and some neurodivergent women, it is actually even slower. They've seen
Oh,
some studies, like, it can be, like, 28 when it's fully and I think mine took a minute because it took me a while to get sober, to start acting better, to stop, like, flying off the handle. I mean, and I do know that a lot of the things that I did when I was using alcohol and drugs to cope are, like, big no-nos that did hurt people, and I am actively trying to cover those tracks by being
mhm,
kinder, by staying sober, by making better
mhm,
choices, by, giving the most to the people who deserve it in my life, who, show up for me and I show up for them, like symbiotic relationships, and like I just even said today because our doggy, she went over the Rainbow Bridge last night, and she was just an angel on earth, and our neighbor came and brought us this really beautiful wind chime to hang over where she used to sleep, and she said when the wind chime goes, you kind of feel like, "Oh, she's here with us," you
yeah,
know? And I thought, "That's so nice," like, she didn't have to do that, but, like, it's
yeah,
people who do those little things when you're in crisis, and I was like, "I wanna be that kind of person."
totally. Oh, that's really
But so
sweet.
that's a way of, like, fixing it as you go. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
I was crying last night, thinking about Jolene, and then it made me think about my dog Ginger, who passed when I was in 5th grade, who got poisoned by our neighbors, and we popped an egg down her throat. She was crying out there. We tried to save her, and we couldn't. I laid on the garage floor with her until she passed, and she passed in a really painful, horrible way in the middle of the night like that out in the country. Like, we wouldn't have even had time to get her anywhere, you know?
mm,
But, I asked, Casper's, brother-in-law my brother-in-law, Tommy, who's an Ayurvedic practitioner, and he's really connected to spirit. He's been a Buddhist since he was 19 and studied in ashrams, like, he's really amazing.
wow,
And I just said, "Do you think that this is that thing?" 'Cause I've learned about it, but, like, right now, it's like, when it's happening to you, it's weird. You, like, reframe how you're looking at it. But what happens is the animals of your past, their generational trauma gets healed when you heal the one that's in the present. So because
okay,
Jolene got to die with dignity in a home full of love, and she just got to go to sleep on one of her favorite beds with all of her favorite people,
mhm,
she got to do that, and so I said, "Do you think that that's healed Ginger and the pain that she had when she was passing?" And he said, "Absolutely, I do believe that."
wow, that's huge. That's gotta feel like such a relief for you.
Yeah, because 'cause I've carried a lot of, animal trauma from my
Okay,
childhood. Because growing up in the South, animals died really horribly all the time, like, they just weren't inside the way that my animals are, and they weren't, like, as much a part of the family,
right,
and this is my first animal that's going on my terms, like, dignity, love,
mhm,
respect, and I didn't want her to suffer, and so this is the first time that's happened as an adult, and I originally got her because I had I had just had a miscarriage. Barnaby got really, really sick, and they said we needed to start thinking about, like, that he's going, to prepare ourselves for that. And so we got this puppy to help us with that
Mm,
loss and to help us with the future loss of Barnaby, because I'm like, "This is breaking me." So, like, I don't
yeah,
know how to get across this. So we got her to help that, and she fulfilled her soul contract 100% because
more
that's
than
what we
that,
wanted.
yeah.
Yeah, and so she really taught me a lot about this kind of loss and how much it's out of my hands because she had myasthenia gravis, and it's rare for dogs to get that, but she just happened to get it, and she was 3.5, and we had to put her down, and, um, yeah, she fulfilled that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And honestly, like I said when we were texting, I feel like she chose you because she knew
Yeah,
that you would be the best mommy for her.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
for all of her life, but especially, like, in the crucial moments at the end.
Yeah. I felt her it was so strange, speaking to spirit and stuff, because I was sitting there before they were coming. They were coming at 5:30, and about 3 o'clock, I was laying on the bed with her, and I just opened my phone, and I was like, "Okay, like, let me make sure that I'm hearing spirit as
Mm.
clearly as I think that I am." And the first, like, post that came up is, "Okay, let's test your psychic powers. What number is behind this?" And I immediately went 17. And then she flipped it, and it was 17. And I was like,
Wow.
okay, my psychic powers are here. And even just then when I said, let's test my psychic powers for how I connect to the other side, and a yellow butterfly came right into the window. And that's how Casper's grandfather comes to me, Cat.
Oh.
So, like, there are these things,
Mhm.
but it's hard. Like I said, it doesn't matter how well versed you are or experienced you are with feeling the other side when it's something or a animal or a person that you love that crosses. There's all these questions. Like I told Casper at the grocery store, I said, I just don't know how she's going to come to me. I don't know how she's going to come to me, but I want her to come to me. And then we turn
Mhm.
on the car and I plug in my phone. And Casper used to always go, "You's a bitch," to her, and I'd be like, "Don't call her a bitch," and he's like, "That's what she is, she's a girl dog." And I'm like, "Don't call her a bitch." So I plug in my phone, and I had been running to the new Taylor Swift album,
Yeah.
and when I plugged it in, it just happened to be, "And a bitch was telling me," and I
Yes.
went, "Oh my god,
Yes.
that's Jolene. That's
Yes.
her." Like, she's
Oh my
like, "Hey,
gosh.
the bitch is here."
Bitch is here. I'm in the car with you guys.
Yeah, so
Can they how long I guess it would be different for dogs and people. Maybe
yeah, because they
not.
don't have life review. A
Yeah,
dog
yeah,
is
because you just said
perfect.
that. They're fine. They're
They're
good.
perfect. Yeah.
Because I know some people and I don't know, so you're my expert. Someone will pass very, like, recently, let's say, like, I don't even wanna, like, pretend anything. Somebody died that I knew yesterday, and I was like, "Talk to them." You're like, "Well, they're busy, right? Like, they
Yeah.
gotta be in life review
Most of
for
the
a
time,
minute."
they're busy, yeah, because they have to get to something that they go, "Ooh, I think I can handle that from this side."
Oh, so there's
Yeah,
more work to be done.
right, and there's some things that they can kind of try to fix, like, Gina's dad came in and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in life review for a while, but I'm gonna check in with you because I know, like, this is something that's going on with her, and it's me that did this, so I wanna try to clean this up without telling her information.
Hmm,
Their private business, but like he said, "I did this, I wronged her in this way, and I really want to start showing her that it's me, and I understand, and I'm sorry, and I love her, and I'm working on this."
okay.
And, it was funny because I said, "All right." He said, "I have to show her that it's me, though, because she'll need a clarification that it's me
Yeah.
because he's speaking in such a different way." And I tried to explain, like, it doesn't matter if they were a dickhead here, they're in source now. They're an all-knowing.
Hmm,
So where he wouldn't be so loving and nurturing and kind here, like, that is all he's about now. He is only about loving you and sending
yeah.
you light. There's no animosity. So I said, "Okay, so what do I say to her?" And he starts, like, I heard very clearly, like the last week or so that I was alive, there was something that was just with us. And he started lighting up my gums. And I was like, what? Somebody's doing something to my teeth. Okay, whatever. I'll ask her. I go, okay. So right before he died, something happened with his teeth. and he was looking at you really angry. Like, I felt like he was mad at
Huh.
you about something about his teeth right before he left it. He's laughing about it now, but he wants to confirm it's him, and she goes, "Oh my god, dad," because she right before he died, she had someone come in and clean his teeth. He couldn't speak, he was unresponsive, and he just lay
Wow.
there and stared at her like, "Why are we doing this?
Right. Out of all the things.
Why? Why do I need to like, what's the point of this?" So she had someone come in and clean his teeth, and he hated it.
Wow.
Yeah. So she goes, "Okay, yeah, that's him. That's what happened." She said, "It was literally just me, the nurse, and him. We're the only ones who know about that."
That's so wild.
Yeah.
So then, if when you're on the other side and you're in life review and you're with Source, all you have is like positivity, how do you get people that are like haunting? Is it because they don't make it to the other side? They get stuck? Like a
Well
ghost?
well, the way that I believe it, which, like I said, I'm a white witch, so I don't even deal with that kinda energy. Like, the kinda
Sure.
energy I deal with is, like, people who had an attitude in life, not people who are killing people or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But the way that I've heard this explained is kind of there's a negative energy that comes from something that happens that is bad. Like if
Mm.
you hurt a child or you kill a woman or, you murder your spouse, um, that act creates a negative energy and that
Mhm.
negative energy remains. So it's not, for me, like I don't believe there's anything that's coming at me. I don't believe it at all.
Yeah.
But I can walk in a room and feel, ew, ew, something bad is in here, and I'm no, 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 clear, cancel, release. I'm out of here. You ain't
Yeah.
got anything with me. Leave.
Yes.
So that's the way that I view it. Like, is it's what's the negative hangs around here.
Got it.
Yeah, like
Got it.
these are the people who went to the light and are trying to evolve.
Do you think everybody goes to heaven?
I think everybody has the chance. Like they say, hey, here's the light. Do you want to come here and try to figure out what you did wrong? The biggest problem is that I talked about with my mentor. She said, everyone is part of oneness.
Yeah.
Everyone is. There's no exception. There are different ways to experience being a human, and there are different reactions that we all have because we're made up of all this human stuff. And it's people who remember, as they say, like I remember that I'm part of Source.
Mm.
And there are a lot of lives that go through the whole cycle without ever even thinking about it.
Sure.
It's just me, 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 objective for me and my good. And then I
Mm.
go up and I go, dang it. Okay, put me back in. I can do it this
Put me
time. And
back
it's
in,
like,
coach.
yeah, that's the way that I see it.
Yeah.
Um, because unfortunately, a lot of the energy that I carry is energy from my ancestors and their ancestors. And it's all of this. And so it does take a lot to take ownership of it and to sit quietly with it. And I do think that our world right now is set up in a way that kind of doesn't promote sitting quietly with things.
You're so right.
Yeah. But I'm fortunate enough to be in a marriage where my husband is the sole breadwinner. Any money I make is just for fun. So there's no pressure on me. And I have all kinds of time to meditate and take mentorship classes with a witch in Salem and to go to this Unity of Venice where I have a reverend who teaches me about like if somebody is horrible at Starbucks, you go, hey, love and light, I hope your day gets better. You
Totally.
know, like I have the time to do that. I'm not like,
Mhm.
how could you do this? I'm late for work.
Yes.
Like I'm not late for
Exactly.
work.
Yes. Like, we
So
were
and I
driving.
understand that. I
Mhm.
understand that, that's a
Yeah.
privilege and a blessing.
Whenever we're driving, my daughters and I, whenever we're driving in a car, I have a 6-year-old, she just turned 6, and a 1-year-old, and if we see an ambulance or if we have to pull over or anything, I always tell that, I'm like, "Hey, let's pray for them really quickly."
Yeah.
I don't know why that was gonna make me emotional.
I know, but it will, yeah. It's like that's a person who's having a horrible time, and when one of us hurts, we all hurt, and that's being with oneness. What you're experiencing, that's like really understanding oneness is in that moment, having empathy where you can feel, "Oh my god, somebody's just devastated right now. Someone's really, really scared. I pray that you send them white light. And
Yeah.
that's beautiful that you're teaching your kids to be aware of that.
Yeah, and like you said, I think in this day and age, there's not enough of that. It's a lot of divisiveness, and I think if I can teach my children this Gen Alpha and
Yeah.
whatever the other one is, like Beta, um, compassion and kindness, and you don't have to get something out of it. Like, I'm not
No,
getting anything out of it.
because
So,
that is getting something out of
I
it.
mean, yeah, like
It's healing your energy.
karmically,
Like,
sure,
yeah.
but I could also pull over and be like, "Oh, we're late to dance." Like, who fell down a
Yes.
flight of stairs? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
But why? But why?
Why? Yeah.
I would just want and I think that's where I get so frustrated is I want everybody to succeed in their lives.
Yes.
I want
Yep.
everybody to win. I want every single
Yes.
person to get exactly what they want, as long as
There's
it's not
enough for
hurting anybody.
everybody.
Yeah. And so I don't know. And maybe unless you're playing a board game with me, then I want to win.
That's a different freaking
Then I don't want
story.
you to get what you want. I
No.
want me to get what I
Only me.
want.
Only me.
Only me. I shall be the victorious. So speaking of going into a place and having it feel different, when my husband and I were just dating, he was like, I got us, I don't know if it was one night or 2 nights, but it was like a church, like an old church in, oh
When you just
gosh,
said that, "I got us," it sounded like you said, "I got us," and I'm like, "Oh, go Ken."
I goddess Kenneth.
Yes,
No, I
God.
got us. Uh, it was a bed and breakfast in, I can't even remember, somewhere in California, but it was outside of LA. You had to
Yeah.
go
Was it the
all,
Madonna?
no, that would have been
No.
cool. Uh, and so we went and we were gonna, I love bed and breakfast. I love people
Mhm.
making me waffles, like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
getting to see like old historic things. Okay. So we get there, we walk in, and I got almost like dizzy. It was like the air was thinner, if that makes sense. I was like, "Oh, this is this haunted? Like, are you kidding me that you brought me to a haunted bed and breakfast?" And I remember trying to get it out of the woman who ran it, because I told Ken when we got back to the room, I was like, "It's haunted. This place doesn't feel correct." He's like, What are you talking about? It's fine. Just, enjoy your waffles." I was like, "No." So we got down for like cheese and wine time with like the other guests at like 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, "Hey." And then I was like, I feel like I've seen this before on the world's most haunted hotels. So I'm down and I'm talking to the lady who runs it. I was like, "This place looks really familiar. Do you think it has it been on TV?" She's like, "Well, 90210 filmed here one time." She was naming TV show. I'm like, "No, no,
Yeah,
no.
it's just like,
I feel like
"Let's
it
talk
was
about
like,
something else."
uh, do you have a history here?" And then I saw there was a book, like a coffee table book about it being haunted. It was like haunted places in California. So I was like, "Girl, it's right there." There were seats right there. She was like begrudgingly, "Okay, yes. Yes, they say it's haunted, but you're going to be fine for cheese
Yeah,
and wine time."
yeah.
And for sure, I was like, I got so nervous. My only way to cope was like, just have sex a million times. I was like, I can't just sit
That's
around.
awesome.
We just like, maybe that was his plan all along. I, goddess
Yeah.
Ken,
I got a scan shall gets laid over
shall
and over
get
and over again.
laid an obscene amount of times. And sleep
That's
with
so
all
good.
the lights on. But it was a church, so it was former priests and things like that were
Yeah,
around. It was cool. I don't wanna go
yeah,
back, and I'll have to find out where it was.
yeah. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
I do
Like,
too, but not when I'm in it. I just like to watch it from the safety of my couch.
yeah, like, there was a place where it felt really strange for me in the Appalachian Mountains, and I just woke my
Mm.
sister up, and I'm like, "Wait, we have to leave."
That's right.
Yeah, so we left, but I do believe that my guides got me out of that situation because
Mm.
there were all these little hints for us to leave. But then we were like, "Oh, okay, well, it's fine. Let's go to bed." And then they gave me this huge night terror that was so real, where I thought my sister was dying.
Oh my gosh.
And I woke up and screamed, and I'm like, "We gotta go." And we left, and as we were leaving, the creepy guy who had been following us around and asking weird questions and told me he had a gun for whatever reason. He was a security guard, but he said, "I always carry a gun." Because I used to
Mm,
work at the
okay.
penitentiary, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." So it's like
Cool.
he was trying to establish with me, like, like, if I corner you, I have the upper hand.
Yes.
So we're staying up in this remote cabin at this resort, and we're walking down to our cars, which was, like, quite a walk through the dark, through the Appalachian Mountains, and so I just kept saying, "I am the light, I am love, I am only peace, God is with me, I am with God." And I made it to the car, and we start loading, which my aunt's trying to unlock the car, and it won't unlock, and he comes pulling up on my golf cart up there. We're like, "Oh, hey, what the F are you doing here?" He goes, "Oh, do you wanna put your bags on here and I'll take them down?" And we're like,
Nope,
"No, we're
sure
just
don't.
leaving. We're just leaving, thank you." And I close the door and we leave, and my aunt, I'm like, "Come on, dude, you're driving," because I call my aunt Dude Duty. Dude. Terrible. Her name's Judy, and I couldn't say J's growing up. So we get down and he pulls out to try to stop us at the bottom. Like he took like another route before we went out to try to intercept us. And then we made it out right as he was coming. And we just stared at him as we passed. And my mom said, "Well, there he is again." And my aunt just was so freaked out because she goes, "I'm just going to say it. Who are you talking about?" She didn't see him. She could not see him
Wow.
the whole time, the whole interaction. But I
So
do
she just
think,
thought you guys were crazy going, "We
yeah,
don't need help."
yep, she heard me just, "Oh, hi," and she's like, "I didn't know why you went high pitched. I didn't know you were being
Wow.
so condescending, like, I had no idea what you were doing." And I was like, "Oh, I was just, like, throwing him off." Like, it was shocking to
Mm.
him. I'm like, we get
What is happening?
he's like, "Aren't you scared of me?" Like, I'm like, "I told you I have a gun, and I'm here in the night." Like, "Why aren't you just doing what I'm telling you to do?"
Oh my
But
god.
I think that the guides really helped her to not see him, because if she had seen him, I
She
don't think she
would've
would have backed up and got out,
no.
because he was parked behind us and she was gonna back right into him if he started moving. Like, Jesus Christ, she was fucking run me over.
Sure
But
was.
yeah, so that's the thing, is I believe a lot of sometimes the things that we experience that feel dark are your guides trying to get you out of a situation that could be harmful to you,
Mm,
because they're in infinite knowledge.
sure.
Like, I think my guides knew this guy was coming and he was gonna try to kill my sister, and he was gonna kill whoever got in the way of getting to her, because he got, like, a weird obsession with her because we were celebrating her bachelorette,
Oh
and there was something
gosh.
about that that made him think, "Oh, okay, I'm disgusting.
You
This is
know
perfect
what?
for me. I'm disgusting."
I'm pretty gross.
Yeah, like, I'm a
I
horrible
think
person.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
My
And so when
god.
I did research about the place, and there was a lot of, like, weird stuff that happened there, and everybody
Did
asked
you
me if I
go and leave a one-star review? They will try to kill you.
well, here's the deal. Everyone asked me if I reported or anything, and I was just like, "I don't want any of that energy. I just wanted to remove myself."
Right.
I just wanted to remove myself, and there are already reviews that say it's haunted and bad things were happening and that things were getting picked up and thrown against walls and stuff like that. Like, there's
Who chose
already
this place?
but it's because it's where the Dirty Dancing resort is, which was so fun. It was so fun. It was
It
just
was
the one
so
night that it
fun
wasn't.
until we almost got murdered.
Yeah, and me and my sister went for a hike in the woods together that earlier that day, and
Yeah, that sounds smart.
I just felt something, like a presence in the woods, and everybody talks about the Appalachian Mountains, and I grew up out in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yes,
I'm pretty well versed in that stuff,
that's true.
um, because we had a lot of Civil War hang-arounds. But, yeah, so we got out of Dodge, and for me, it's like, I got home and cleansed, I got home and
Yes.
saged. I was asked, like, "Did that double down your faith?" And I'm like, "Yes, my faith,
Oh,
the way
interesting.
I believe."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who cares what you call it?
yeah, and it's what I think is funny is traditional Christians, don't know, like, I'm talking to God too. Like,
Yeah.
that's who I'm communicating with, God, angels, people I've loved that have gone on, like, it's not like a different thing.
Mhm.
You just the way you behave on earth is different than me. The set of
Yeah.
rules that you've set yourself to are different than mine, but
Mhm.
it's same source.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, my eye is twitching so much. This is a really intense conversation. Um, so I wear crosses. I have a cross tattoo. Our dads
Yeah,
were pastors, and I am so disheartened with the direction that Christianity and the church is going. So I find myself a pastor said this actually. I don't remember if they were a former pastor. I think it's former. And he said, I don't say that I'm a Christian. I say I'm a follower of Christ because Christian's just been taken and turned into something it's not. I try to follow what Christ did. And I just relate to that so much because I think if you say to somebody, I'm a Christian, then they think, oh, you hate all
yeah.
these people. Anybody who's not white, anybody who's
You would
not
kick Jesus off the
conservative.
plane.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus
Mhm.
hung out with prostitutes and
Yep,
all kinds of cool people.
yeah,
And come on,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on. And
yeah,
I hope that after this area this era, I was gonna say period and era that
yeah.
we're in, there's unity on the other side because I think I'm ready for some unity.
Yeah, the pendulum has to come
It
back.
has to come
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it does
And
have
if
to
we're
come back.
going so far this way, then it's gotta be awesome once we get on the other side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I I've been kind of, like, not as active on social media as I used to
Oh,
be
yeah.
because it's just so many people are very passionate about the wrong things, and
Yeah.
it's not up to me to, like, tell people what to be passionate about, but I'm just like, "Why are you so obsessed with this guy?" Like and they'll be like, "What about Biden?" I'm like, "I'm not obsessed with Biden."
Right.
They're like, "What about Obama?" I'm like, "I don't have one thing in my house that says Obama." Like,
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah.
He seemed cool.
I didn't buy his Bible. Oh,
No,
he didn't have one.
he didn't have one. It's so weird. It's
Weird.
just like these people are so rich and so far above us that I don't put any of my faith in any of them. I just live my own life and my own little thing. And so I don't want to alienate people in my life in any way around any of that. Like I just
Yeah.
don't want to. I'm just like for me, I'm a witch. So of course I don't like politics.
Yeah.
Of course I don't like politicians. Like I wanna live as a bog witch in a cabin in the woods and not answer to any of them. I think taxes are ridiculous, like, it's all ridiculous, like, so I hope nobody gives a shit about my opinions. I hope they don't because they're just mine. But
Yeah.
I believe in equality, and I believe in treating people fairly, and I believe that if we have the power to heal people who are sick, we should try to do that. I believe that if
Mm.
there's a child who's hungry, we should feed them. Like, you know?
Hey, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, it's just tribe mentality, is really killing people these days. It's like they just wanna be right more than they care about their fellow humans, and it's very upsetting, and a lot of people I tell people all the time, "You should shut up." That's fine. I don't care if 2 people are watching this, I just like talking to you.
Yeah. It's just us, just chatting. So
Yeah.
I was at Barnes& and Noble this morning with my sister, and I said, "I'm gonna buy a new deck."
Ooh,
So
yeah.
this is an Ask Your Guides Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette, and I've never ever opened this before. Oh, I probably should have.
It's an
Oh,
unboxing.
it's an unboxing. Oh, good. I thought, "Oh god, it's gonna be in plastic and I have to go find scissors," but actually I'm okay. I'm gonna break the seal. This is not an ASMR video, but,
Hey,
we could go
we're
there.
checking the boxes, man.
Um, I don't have how many decks do you have?
Oh my god, so many.
So
I'm
many.
addicted to them, and I go in and I ask, like, I have different decks for different kinds of questions. I have my main
Yeah.
deck that's the one that I use if I, like if it's important, I really wanna connect and get answers, but if I'm playing, I have a cat deck, I
Cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I
I have
love
your
that.
modern witch deck,
Yes.
I have oracle, I have tarot, I have mermaids, I have,
You have it all.
foxes, crows. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I don't have that many, but I do find that lately when I'm asking, it used to sometimes I have a specific question. Lately it's been more like, what do you just what? Just what?
What?
What do you wanna show me? What do I need to know right now? Give me some guidance. Whatever you wanna tell me, I'm open to it as long as it's okay, like, I'm
Yeah,
not evil. Like,
yeah,
let me know. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do right now and kinda see what
great.
comes up if you
Yay.
guys are on board. And I do you shuffle? I normally just kind of flip them, and then one always flies out.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You gonna do one too?
yeah,
What do you have? Show me your deck.
this is Divine Diversity Tarot. This is my main go-to.
Oh, nice. I'll have
Chris
to
got
show
me
you
this
my main
one.
one.
Yeah, Chris got me this one for Christmas one year. But if you've seen Wednesday and you saw my husband's character on Wednesday, I went, "Oh my gosh, he's from my tarot deck."
No way! Oh, that's funny.
So there he is. But
All right.
I do a
Yeah, I do it, but I do it on the side.
and sometimes I do the side.
I do
Sometimes
the
I do the
I'll
side.
shuffle and I'll do the side. Are you asking a specific question or are you just like, "What?" Just like,
Yeah,
just what?
I'll do a general card pull. I'll just do a
Yeah.
general
What do
too
you got
and
for me, guys?
see what they pull.
What would you like? Oh, I can tell this is brand new.
Boop. There she is.
She came out.
We
Every
got
once in a while, if
what's
I
new
feel
to
like
see.
it's not happening, then I'll go, "Okay, maybe it needs me to make a choice." And I'll try
Yeah.
to, like, feel it out. But these are brand new cards.
Yeah, so they're gonna be stiff.
They're working. Oh, she came out. Oh, that's nice. I'll wait till you're done so I don't mess up your
Okay.
stuff.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you are? Do you
I
want
did a 3 card pull.
Okay, yeah, because you did the traditional, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's backwards or forwards. It's celebration.
Oh, cute.
It says celebration joy guides. It's a lady who's like this up at like a North Star maybe, and then like the
Yeah.
moon and some other ladies are dancing around her. It says, oh my gosh, my eye. It says your eye will explode
Yeah.
in 4 minutes. So it says alignment, harvest, bonding, celebration. You're entering a period of celebration. Your joy guides are at hand, ushering you into a season of personal harvest, success, and completion. This is a time when life gives back to you. You may enter a life affirming relationship, receive an inheritance. Don't anybody die. We just talked
Ooh.
about that. Land a promotion, close a deal, or just get a long awaited lucky break. Whatever you desire, your joy guides are urging you to prepare for a beautiful blessing because it is surely coming. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great card. Thanks. I'm glad I
That
bought this deck.
was. Yeah, so the
What'd you
ones
get?
the ones I got, and I always pull, if I do a 3 card pull, I remember that I always get in my oracle deck to get a clarifier.
Clarifying card.
Yeah.
Do you do when you do a 3 card pull? I always look at them like past, present, future. Do you do that or
Yeah.
no? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. It's good to know that I'm on the right
Yeah.
track.
Ooh, yeah. So this is really crazy for me right now. It's like things that are working over time. And then that's in the past, like there was something that was building over time. And then there in the present position is that's that spark for potential. And then the two of wands, like there's two for the way that because everybody has like the traditional way of reading the cards and then the way that they usually speak to you. And the way the two of
Mhm.
wands always speaks to me is here are these two paths, and you're deciding like if I go this way, it's this. If I go that way, it's this.
Yeah.
So my clarifier on it was compassion and healing energy.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like that's a lot to do with my Jolene.
Mm.
That's her, like, what I did was compassion for her so she wouldn't have to suffer anymore, and it's actually healing energy for our family. Um, and there are 2 ways I can deal with this, like, and I know the card that I always when once you're done with your card, you look at it, and it's kind of like, here's judgment. So I've been very judgmental of the whole situation, and I think
Oh,
this is kind of
interesting.
like
Okay.
it's saying, like, you can choose to be judgmental or you can choose to see it as the
Mm.
healing that it was. Like, she suffered and you stopped it, and, now she's running infinity circles on the Rainbow Bridge, and everybody's trying to catch her, and she's
Oh.
like, "No, I'm so fast, I'm playing."
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah. But the oracle deck I used is this. I love all Kyle Gray. You can see I've used it a bunch because it's, like, peeling off there, but it's the Angel Guide Oracle.
I love that.
Yeah, but I love tarot. There are a lot of people who believe like you that like, "Oh, once you get experienced enough, you shouldn't be using your tarot anymore," but I like using my tarot.
Oh,
It brings me joy.
interesting. Wait,
Yeah,
why shouldn't you be using tarot anymore if you're because you should just know?
you should just be able to connect.
But it's fun.
And I can do that, but this
Sure.
is fun for me. Like, I like seeing the physical
Yeah.
layout of it, and because it matches what I'm seeing. So I like to get the confirmation of it. I just like it. So for
Yeah.
me, I always think that anytime that any witch like judges the way another witch practices, it's always like you're actually doing it wrong then. If you're
Yes.
like in judgment of something that's bringing joy to another witch and she's connecting and getting really good information for her that supports her life, stop hating.
Yes. This is the one that I always use for my tarot pretty much.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thanks. My sister, the same one I went to the Barnes& and Noble with, got me this for my birthdays, I think, because I think you have to be gifted a tarot deck if it's
Or
your
it
first
If it's
one.
your first, maybe, I would see maybe, but for me, like, I think that there are
I
decks
mean, at
that
this point, no.
call to you.
Yes.
Yeah, like, because
Oh,
there are times
she
that I
came
go
right out.
go girl. There are times that I go to, like I visit somewhere and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go support a local witch," and I go in and I'm supporting a local witch, the emperor. Oh my god, yeah.
Getting some big cards today.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. You're supporting a local witch.
Yeah, and then as I'm walking out, there's just, like, a deck that's sitting on display going, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they're for me." So it's
Mm,
even though I pay for it, it's a gift from the universe for supporting a local witch.
I love that.
Like, I do study simulation theory, and I think it's interesting. It's
Wait,
not like
what is that?
so simulation theory is kind of like we're in a headset. Like, this is kind of like, you know how they talk about manifest what you do? That's us creating data and manifesting. Um,
Isn't that like
so
your Zoltar or whatever? Who's your guy?
Zordak. I talk about
Zodak.
Zordak on the other side, yeah. So I love simulation theory, and a lot of really intelligent people kind of say, "Look, it's like 50-50. It really could be what this is." But, like, I look at it like if you believe in simulation theory and you believe that this isn't our real home, this is like the video game. This is like where we go to, like, get
Okay.
better,
Sure.
right? Like, I'm getting better at the game and I'm leveling up. Like, it's kind of like that for your soul, and, like, us as people have created these video games and we're leveling up, and it's kind of like meta. Like, we're in it and we're doing that, and,
Mhm.
But it's like, I think it's a video game, like, program for our soul. Like, it's like
Interesting.
I'm generating energy that's going to make me more whole and more bright and a higher frequency of a being on
Mhm.
the other side. So and I think that sometimes we like if me and you and Chris and Chandler and Olivier are all at the house and we say, "Oh, let's play Mario Kart." And we go in and we're picking our Miis and I'm like, "Oh, I want to be Toad." And like I pick my thing and we're racing and I kind of like I'm like, "Oops, I didn't mean to throw a shell at you." "Oh my god, I'm sorry." Or I speed up on Super Mario and I smash through a friend and they blow up and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm really sorry about that."
Sorry, friend.
So I think that's kind of like this. That's kind of
Mm.
like the dumbest way to simplify
I
simulation
like it
theory.
though.
Yeah. So everybody like in the whole game, there are Bowsers. And my brother a lot of times would play Bowser, and I'm always like, "Why does he wanna play like the fucking evil guy?" But some people want to,
Yeah.
and some people, if you come in and you play the evil guy, you learn lessons that you wouldn't learn as, like, the meek little nerd in class, you
Mm,
know? You're learning different perspectives. So he and this is my favorite that my reverend taught me through Unity. She said, all the souls are up there and one soul says, "Hey, I want to go down to earth and I want to learn forgiveness. I want to become a human and learn forgiveness." And God is like, "Okay, well, I've made everybody into these perfect light beings. Who will you forgive?" And then a soul that really loves you steps forward and says, "Hey, I'll go in and I'll give you a reason to be really, really hurt
oh gosh.
and you'll be able to forgive me." And it's like, why would you sacrifice that? And they're
Mm,
like, because I love you that much that I'll go be the bad guy. So when we're down there and I'm pretending really hard and I forget who I am when I hurt you, just forgive me and remind me who I am and how worthy I am. And so that's the deal you
oh,
make. So you come back to earth, and I explain to people a lot of times the people you have the hardest time with are your closest people up there
mm,
because they were strong enough to do a soul contract to come down here and be hated by you
wow.
and for you to have to rise above it. Sorry, that always gets me emotional to
Yeah.
talk about because there are people who just hurt me so bad
Mhm.
and I forgive them because of that. Because I, there's a part of me that resonates so strongly on is they chose to sign up that way. I believe
Mhm.
like we do these soul contracts and we sign up for each other and it's like, "Okay, I'll help you learn this, I'll help you learn that." And for someone to sacrifice and I know when we're up there, we know this is a blink of an eye to the
Sure.
people on the other side. Like this is nothing. But we also know when we come here, it feels so real and like a lifetime. We know it feels that way.
Mhm.
So to sign up for a whole lifetime of knowing you've hurt someone you really care about,
Gosh. Yeah.
ooh, like, what a pain, and I'm that for some people. I am that for some people because there are people who just met me at the wrong time when I was hurt and I was, like, not with it, and I was trying to recover from something, and I just took it out on them, and I was awful, and I have to carry that, and it is a pain, but I'm aware of it, and I try to fix it, and I try to treat other people differently, and if that person doesn't wanna hear me apologize and doesn't wanna hear me say, "Hey, I just wanna clean up my side of the street," and they're like, "No, blocked, bye."
Mm.
You know, it's like, "Okay, I'll be over here sending you love." And knowing, like, my part in your part in it wasn't great, but that's not my business. And you're slamming the door on me when you wronged me too,
Yeah.
but I'm sending you love.
It's so fascinating, and you'll
Yeah.
never learn it all unless
No.
do people ever eventually come down and they're like, "Yeah, you know what? Like, I got it. We're good. I don't need to come back." Like,
Casper's dad at the end, he said, "I'm going back to Sirius." He thinks not he thinks, he knows he's from Sirius. I believe that. Like, if you have a knowing in your heart that that's your part in the galaxy, he believes he's from there, so he is, and he said, "I think I'm done with the human stuff. Like, I think this was my last time."
hmm,
And he was the kinda guy who, like, stayed true to his lane no matter what society was saying, you
mm,
know, like, he was born into a family where they were all Freemasons, and going through the program, as soon as they started separating the men and women, he goes, "Ooh, no, no, no. You don't push
mm.
divine feminine out. Like, I'm not a part of this anymore." And he walked
Wow.
away because he was like, if you're gonna push the women out, they're the most powerful ones, like, I'm
Wow.
not gonna be where they're not welcome."
Yeah.
And that was just
Wow.
not a popular view for his
Mm-mm.
I mean, he just died at 94, like, can you imagine 100 years ago, somebody behaving and thinking that way?
No way. A lot of
So
people
I
don't
believe him.
think and behave that way today.
No, yeah. So I believe him, and I for me, it's like, you can believe or not believe, but which one's more fun? Do you wanna
Exactly.
believe we just die and we're just dust? Like, that doesn't sound fun.
No.
And and also for me, like, it's too far past coincidence, the things that I get.
Mm.
It's too far past coincidence. Like, for me to see Casper's grandfather and then, see a photo and say, "Oh, that looks like the guy who's coming to me, but his glasses are different. His glasses are a full rim. Like these are like those top only, and his are a full rim when he comes to me. And it's like, oh, those are the main glasses he wore just in this photo. He's wearing these. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
okay, yeah, that's the guy who comes to me all the time. And when he first came to me, and I felt, oh, you're Casper's grandfather. And I said, oh, it's so nice to marry into this family. And now I get you on my team. And he just laughed. He's like, girl, that's not how it works. Like, we're on each other's team for life. Like, it's not like
Oh,
I just came in. Time isn't what you think it is.
yeah.
I've always been on your team. Like, it's never been a separation. Our souls are part of each other. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, like,
that
I
makes
keep
sense.
forgetting.
Yeah. And that's part of being human is we just keep forgetting over and over again.
Yeah, and it's like, how much of the human experience is it valuable to forget so that you can be in the human experience?
Yes.
And how much would you like to be aware so that can inform your decisions as a human? I don't know.
Yeah, and the way that my mentor says it is like you want to be 100% human and 100% spirit, but you
Cool.
have to be 100% of both. So like you have to when it's a human moment, you have to dive into that human moment.
Got it.
You have to be totally present in that human moment. When you're in meditation and you're connecting to spirit, you have to be 100% into that human spirit part. But I was talking with Ashley about this a little bit because she does the dowsing rods, and she said, "I don't know, like I've stopped kind of doing it as frequently." And I said, "And you will, because they don't want you always just to be talking to them because you have shit to do here.
Yeah, you're here.
Like, yeah, you're present. So like there, you have to live your life here, and you have to kind
Mm,
of like leave some things up to the flow of things instead of, "Oh, this week this is happening. I saw it in my card, so I'm gonna be on the lookout for it." Like,
mm.
I had just for example, my whole life growing up, there was this Martina McBride song, Independence Day. And I'd always be like, "Wow, like, that song is so powerful." Like, it's so powerful. And I would get scared to sing it, and I'm like, "Oh, no, that's such a big song. Mom should sing that song. I can't sing that song." So I get out here to Venice, Florida, and I start doing theater here with a lot of really talented people. And I start auditioning and booking things. And I've done 2 big shows with them that are big runs that take up like 3 or 4 months of your life. And I'm stretching and growing. And then they said, hey, this coming spring, there's a show. Um, it's like a laundry show. Like it's these 2 country girls who run a laundromat and sing karaoke in
Oh,
it,
cute.
they do all these, country music songs. And I said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll look at the script." Looked at it, the girl has to sing Independence Day.
Ah.
So I go, "No, no, no. I ain't singing Independence Day. Like, you ain't catching me trying to get those notes. Like, I ain't doing it." So I said, "Never mind. No, I'm not doing it. I'll audition for the, theater here called the Dingbat Project that's, like, a younger, smaller theater, but, like, full of really cool, young, creative people. I'm a little bit too old for it. They're mostly in their 20s and early 30s. So I was like, okay, well, I'm still going to go audition because they're holding a country singer review show, country music women throughout the eras, and they're looking for a Patsy Cline type, or a Loretta Lynn type, or a Dolly Parton type,
Mhm.
or Reba or Shania Twain. And I'm like, I fit a lot of those. You
Yes.
know, like, I can sing any Shania Twain they throw at me, she's perfectly in my range, Patsy Cline's in my range, Loretta Lynn's in my range. I just did Dolly
Mhm.
at the other, and I got good reviews, so, yeah, I'll go do it, it'll be great. So I go and I do the audition, I book it, and they call me and they say, "Hey, we want you to be our Reba." And I thought, of all the people
Right.
on that list, I'm the Reba? She said, "Yeah, you just got a Reba thing to you. The director really sees me as a Reba." I'm like, "Great." And she said, "But also, we're gonna throw in, a couple of Martina McBride songs, and we're gonna do you're gonna do the couple of Martina McBride songs too." And I was like, "Okay." And I hang up, and I'm just like, "Okay, you guys, this is very funny."
Yeah.
Like,
Ha ha.
I can't keep running from this very emotional song. I that's
Wow.
very like, it's hard. It's very hard, but it's like my musical director, Michelle. I
Yes.
changed your names in my phone because I keep texting her pictures of me in a bra. Like, "Look at my new jeans," and I'm in a
I
bra
should
with
be
the jeans.
getting those photos, not other Michelle.
Oh my god, girl. And then I sent them to you like, here's my jeans, me in a sports bra and these jeans. I just sent this to my musical director who's a Berkeley musician.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
ah. But so I kind of checked in with her and she said, "Yeah, they called me and they asked me for a referral. Like they asked me what it's like to work with you and how you do." And I said, "Absolutely, just change the key. Put the key somewhere where she's cozy and she'll be able to nail it." She
Yes.
said, "So you don't have to sing the song like all of Dolly's songs, we put them in C."
Oh, okay.
And I just sang them in C and it was great.
That's nice.
She said, "The main thing you need to know is everybody wants you to sound good.
Yes.
So if we just put it in your key, you got it." So it's like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm singing Independence Day."
Yes, ma'am. Go do it. Um, my baby woke up
Woo!
and we're at an hour. So
Hey, that's great.
happy Halloween. Are you dressing
Well,
up this Halloween?
I mean, I'll dress up as something. I usually just do Wonder Woman. It's
Oh,
because
Wonder
I don't get to
Woman.
wear it that often now. So like,
Yeah.
I'll just throw that on, and my whole family goes, "You're cheating." Like, okay, that's fine. I don't care.
Thanks.
I'm cheating. But the other thing is that the last thing I want to add since it's the occult one is crystals. I have
Oh, we didn't even
crystals.
talk about
Nope.
crystals.
I have crystals all over my house. I believe that they are very powerful and amazing, and they're just pretty. Um, I I have them because they're beautiful and the energy that they emit, and you can hold them and feel it. And I love that like my Christian family are terrified of them, and they think they're like tools for satanic rituals or something. And I'm
Sure.
like, if you believe that God created everything, God created these beautiful rocks, and I'm not worshiping them. They're just pretty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. When I had a Zoom call with a reproductive endocrinologist was going through secondary infertility, and I was talking to this doctor about possibly doing IUI or those kinds of things. And I had on my desk all of my crystals, and I go, I don't think this is going to be a long conversation. I have this rock, I have this rock, and
Yeah.
I just don't. And he just laughed.
Pregnant.
He's like, then why did you call me? I was like, I wanted to show you my rock collection. Is it cool? This one's gonna get me
Yeah.
pregnant. This one's gonna get me pregnant.
Oh my god, I love it
I
so
ended
much.
up doing 4 failed IUIs through that clinic and then got pregnant on my own with
Yeah.
rocks.
With rocks. Yeah. You guys failed and rocks got my back.
So, there you go,
So
doctor.
this is my daughter Rock.
I know, her name is Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah. But her no, that's the other one. I don't know her birthstone,
Yeah.
maybe you do. So, Madeline's birthstone is an opal.
Yeah, she's October.
So, opalite's a big hit in this house.
Yeah.
And I don't know, June, what is amethyst?
June is isn't it Tanzanite?
Mm.
I think it's the purple one, Tanzanite, but there you have like 3.
Yeah, there are several.
I think it's like a diamond and a Tanzanite.
No, well, because April's diamond for sure.
Oh, it's pearl, that's the one, and alexandrite. Alexandrite is it's purple,
Well, I
but
was very
moonstone.
wrong.
Yeah, it's pearl, alexandrite, and moonstone. I knew it was one of the classic ones like diamond, but it's pearl.
Pearl, that's
Um,
nice. So I can get
uh,
them like opals and pearls.
yeah, moonstone is beautiful too, though,
It
and
is.
moonstone is kind of like opals. They kind of are similar. They both have like a rainbow sheen, but alexandrite is a really beautiful stone. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, it does sound familiar.
I think it has like a blue. It's purple with like a blue tint. Let me see images.
That's
Oh my
pretty.
god, girl, it's so gorgeous. Yes,
Okay. All my girls summer. Oh God.
isn't
Yeah,
that
that's
beautiful?
gorgeous. Holy
Yeah, I'm like,
cow.
I knew it was a purple stone because I bought that for a June birthday before. And I
No.
and when I got it, I was like, I love it. I'm
Can
gonna keep it.
I have this?
I want it
I
so
want to use it
bad.
to talk to the devil. Is that
Because
fine?
mine is tanzanite only. Turquoise and tanzanite are mine, and that's a purple
Yes.
stone. And so I got the two
Yes.
flipped. But yeah, I love that stuff. And the
Love it.
thing that I love so much is, um, so opal being the October birthstone, and my daughter Grace is an opal.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I get an opal for me, I lose it because that's the thing. Like if you get it for yourself or you wear it and you're not a Libra or you don't, that's the thing. It's
Right.
really easy to lose.
Mm,
So I try to, if I get an opal, give it to her
there
because
you go.
that's where it belongs. And she gets me turquoise.
Oh, oh,
She
that's
gets me turquoise
sweet.
because turquoise kind of has that same thing through the Native American legend. Like
Mm.
you want to gift turquoise, and I'm like, that's my birthstone.
Now I just need people to give me diamonds.
Yeah, just give you diamonds. It's
Just give
great.
me some.
I love that yours are diamonds and hers are pearls, so you can sing that
Mhm.
Prince song together. Diamonds and pearls.
That will be our first album,
Yeah,
but not our
yeah.
last. I love
Mm-mm.
you. Thank you
Lucky
for
world.
chatting.
I love you.
I love you so much, and happy
I love you so
Halloween.
much. Happy Halloween.
Maybe send me some photos of your favorite Halloween costumes, and we'll put them up on Instagram. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, follow us on Instagram.
that lucky legendary party where we all went together to that Halloween party and
Yes,
that's a great picture from
it's
Halloween
so
and it was our
good.
big group photo.
My god, and then we had a couple like that. Another one was I was Jessica Rabbit, that was so fun.
Oh, so
They
fun.
made me
So
go on a
fun.
haunted house, which, like, it was in somebody's backyard, right? It's not gonna be that
Yeah.
bad, but I
Yeah.
hate haunted houses,
Yeah.
and so my reaction was to just full on hit Chris
Yeah.
as hard as I
Yeah.
could. We had do you want because the only reason I went in there, I wouldn't have otherwise, is we were filming a documentary, remember? And
Mhm.
it never went
Oh,
anywhere.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did
And it
that
was about you,
docuseries.
me, and Chris, and they
Yeah.
were like, "We need this is amazing because this is traumatizing you, so
Like it was a cosplay
we'll definitely
documentary.
film you being traumatized in this haunted house in someone's backyard." And Chris is like, "Oh, are you scared?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And he was like, "Jesus, like,
Yeah. You just broke my
how?"
ribs.
Like, "Yes, I'm scared, and I will hit you because you kind of are making me do this."
Yeah, they always would push me forward too, and I'm like, "What do you think I'm gonna laugh? Like, if we're all getting
You
killed, I'm
are
gonna
great.
laugh?"
I'm just punching. I'm just flailing wildly.
But it's like, I'm not gonna save anybody, I'm gonna be like, "You look fucking cool!"
Yeah, that's like Melissa. She'll go and she's like, "Oh, the art decoration's amazing." And it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
the practical effects.
Yeah, which I've become more of a baby because, like, it's weird, the more that you understand energy, like,
Mm.
you don't wanna go into those things because there's so much fear in them.
See, then maybe that's what I've always picked up on. I am very
Yeah, see?
sensitive.
See, you're just more advanced than everyone else, so
That's what I'm telling people. Just give
yeah,
me
just
diamonds. I'm too
yeah.
advanced for this world.
Yes, I'm sorry. My vibe is too high for this,
I'm too high
okay?
vibe. I'm too
Yeah.
high vibe. No. My daughter said to me yesterday, she goes, "Namaste."
Oh my god. Who
They
taught
do
her that? That's amazing.
in PE at school. They do
Oh my
yoga
god, I love that.
and they do
I love that.
namaste. And I was like, "That's so cool." And I namaste her back.
Yeah, I kind of tried to explain to my family, namaste means the God in me sees the God in you.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think it's, like, satanic? It's
Oh,
literally about connecting to God.
I think I said the light in me sees acknowledges the light in you or something like that.
Yeah, which is the same
Which is the same
thing.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was so excited when she did it.
That is so cool.
This generation's
Kids
gonna be okay, guys.
kids are so well, some of them will.
No. But
Some of them will. I
yeah.
don't know about social media babies.
No, they're fucked.
Yeah, I don't know about
Alright.
that.
Well, my
Alright.
baby's crying. I'm gonna go get her.
Okay. Love
Alright. Love
you.
you.